So I was trolling Facebook Marketplace like a lot of people usually do in their spare time, just to see what kind of stuff people got for sale. Well, I noticed there's a 60-acre property for sale, and I just kind of wanted to be nosy, and I knew where it was at in the general area, so I messaged the guy that's selling it, just for sale by owner, and I asked him, hey, would you guys be interested in leasing this ground until it's sold? You know, I did a little research and found out that they didn't just have 60 acres; they had 260 acres. So there was a little bit of incentive there to try to get it all if we could get some of it. So that's where it all started. We messaged him. He got back to me. Let Jesse and I come out and take a look around, and then we locked up the lease for the year.
What's up, everybody? This is the first tower we're gonna get on our new lease. Jesse and I picked up 265 acres a couple weeks ago. We came out yesterday, mowed some trails, got a couple trails where we want the deer to walk around this little point here. It's right off of a humongous block of timber, and it's gonna transition down into a destination field. So we're way up here on this ridge. It's gonna be a stand. We're gonna try to hunt them in the morning, definitely early in the year, to try to catch these deer, beat them back here to the bedding. We brought this TV tower in up here, got it strapped up to the tree. I'm gonna go up to the top, get it secure, and then we're gonna get a summit up this thing. So it's new things. It's different for us to hunt a big farm like this, so hopefully we can make the proper adjustments.
So within like the first 2 weeks of us having cameras, we had 4 or 5 mature bucks. One being Freddy Krueger. We had Morris. We had a big 8-pointer on there, and then we had Fatty 10. Those were the first 4 really nice bucks that we had that we knew we wanted to try to go after. And then we had a super, super great deer called Philly that was a 3.5-year-old that we were just hoping we didn't have a run-in with. But it wasn't until, I think it was like the 4th of November when we got our first pictures of Mocha.
So as soon as this deer shows up, the farm's his. He is in full rut, and he is all over this thing. He's chasing every doe. He's on every camera. He's running around this thing. And majority of it is actually in the daylight. And Matt and I are sitting there one evening, and it's beautiful. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've got a few does right out in front of us about 75, 80 yards. And I look over to my right shoulder, and I see this big deer running down the fence line. Sorry. See if I can see what deer it is.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Big. He's probably going to come right here. Maybe I'll shoot him
Because he's freaking right there.
Nope. The last time I ranged him, he was 75, and it just didn't come together. He bum rushed the does, and they all scattered, and he just picked one of them. Unfortunately, he picked the wrong one and ran out of our lives for that night.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, November 12th. I am back in the same blind where Jesse and I were last night, where we had an encounter with a new deer. We've only got a couple pictures of now. Well, one set of pictures of chasing a doe right over here in this corner. We're going to call him Mocha. Mocha is what appears to be a big 10-pointer with split G2s. So
I barreled back in the pop-up blind, took the buddy heater, and I just wanted to settle in where we had our last encounter with him, not knowing what I was going to see that next morning. Sure as shit, he walks 20 yards along with Philly right underneath the stand that I probably would have been hunting if I could have been able to hack the cold that morning.
there's Mocha chasing Philly off. Philly flat out left. Well, different view today, a little bit closer to the action. I have a guest with me, someone I don't hunt with very much, if ever, Mr. Grant Putnam. He came all the way down last night. He took another day off of work so we can hang out today. It's going to be nice having somebody to talk to on these cold, blustery days. There was some good deer in here yesterday and the day before, so I decided to just say, to hell with it and get in here. So, hunting a really good one, Mocha, and there's several other good ones in here, so I'm gonna sit here and try to stay warm, and hopefully they'll do like they've been doing and get their butts in here before it gets too cold on us. Oh man, when they're cold, holy cow, they're good. It's like candy. Much to my extreme surprise, hey Grant, there's 2 deer right here. There's 2 deer right here. But little buck chasing a doe. Oh man, if a big one does that, he's in so much trouble. I bet I have 100 pictures of that deer. So we just had 2 nice 2-year-olds come through now, not even 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes after that doe and that spike buck came through. So that's a great sign that she's ready. We just need a big one to do that, because that one deer just walked right down Broadway. That's Mocha, big dude. Damn it, I gotta do something different. I don't have them freaking horns either. Ain't nothing I can do.
So I hunted this deer 6 days straight. I saw him for 4 out of the 6 days. Actually had a really cool encounter with Grant with him up in the timber, several other times. The deer came as quick as he went. Never did get a chance to get caught up with Mocha. And matter of fact, we actually lost that lease just a couple weeks ago. So Mocha lives on, and good luck to you, buddy.
If you like listening to hunting stories as much as watching them, then check out our podcast. The Last Breath Huntcast is available on iTunes, Spotify, and all other major podcast platforms.